things and your kind of like researcher hat on. And the example that came to mind, in part because I think this would be so hard for me, is this question about this COVID vaccine efficacy report, where there was.
Oh, and that's just used a bad method. Like they're using this test negative design.
I think this method is ridiculous.
Yes.
I also don't like this method. I am not a fan of this method, and neither are you.
Because it's just statistically
we grew
ridiculous.
up in the same. Totally agree, but this is also the method that you literally just published a paper with the flu vaccine. And so I'm I think it must be such a wrestle there between of course you're losing public trust. You're losing public trust when you don't publish this, you're losing public trust.
So Emily,
even though I understand the method is problematic.
Okay, so first we agree the method is ridiculous. Like it's not going to produce the truth.
Second, it was ridiculous. It's not.
Second, let me just correct a bit of fake news, right? So like the flu vaccine version of this paper that was published, I think a week or two after I was made at CDC director, that was cleared before I got in, right? I didn't see it, didn't cross my desk.
I hear. Okay.
Right. I know for a fact that this method is crap. You agree with method, and any econometrician that you show this method to will go, "Are you freaking kidding me?" Right? Right. Yeah. So I can't, as CDC director, sign off on. Now, MMWR, the publication you're talking about, is not a peer-reviewed publication. It's literally the voice of the CDC. That's if you go back in history, so the CDC is conveying its sense of what good science is and what it thinks public health research of public health concern should be when it publishes something in there. When that paper reached my desk.
Do you feel here that like there is a little piece of, you're affecting public trust in vaccines or in the COVID vaccine in particular by pulling this, like that it's different, your job is different than your job as referee too? Or
no, I don't think so.
The sort of scientific rigor should trump all? I
think scientific rigor should trump. I mean, I'm not going to put out false information for the public to make decisions on. If I do that, that's what destroys public trust. Now, there's been a lot of bad faith reaction to this, in particular at the Washington Post and the Times, because they are harming public health by not telling the truth about this, the poor sort of reliability of this method. Like that should be the story.
I think that should be a story. I think there are many stories. All right, Jay, thank you for putting up with me.